Ready.
Okay, cool. Yvonne's my official photographer. So thank you everybody for coming. Yeah, I've got little notes here so I don't forget stuff on what I want to say, but wow, that's not on the notes. I'm completely blown away by the support and the friendships and just the sense of, I'm gonna cry now, the sense of community that I have just by seeing all of you here. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. In terms of this book coming alive and stuff like that, firstly I want to thank my parents, and that's why I'm taking the video. They're in South Africa, my family. And yeah, just my mom for teaching me about unconditional love. My father for just being there for me all the time, and my brother for just being a big brother in the sense of I knew he always had my back, even though we fought like cats and dogs, and it was just knowing that my brother's got my back. So yeah, special thanks to my family, and without you providing me the firm foundation, this wouldn't be possible. So yes, there's going to be tears here today. And then to all of you, my New Zealand family. I came here 10 years ago, not knowing anyone, and it's lovely to see so many faces, and that idea of knowing that, yeah, I do have family in New Zealand. I do have loved ones, so thank you all of you for being my New Zealand family, for giving me a home, for giving me a foundation, for supporting me and loving me. And also thank you to my spiritual community. These are my friends who kind of give me a kick up when I need it, or support me in my spiritual practices, and that's part of where this book came from. Me growing in myself and my spiritual practice. And then I'd like to thank Mary, who's standing there at the back. She's the artist who designed the logo for the book. And thank you, Mary, for grasping what the self-love is, and for really putting that in an artistic expression. And yeah, helping with my book in that sense of giving me a picture to work on and a token. So thank you, Mary. And then thanks to Nikki and Martin from Tiger Media, and they helped me with publishing this book. So it's self-published, and they're lovely and supported me with every step of the way and made it just so painless and possible. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate your help and support. And Lou and Gareth. Lou, thank you. Just thank you for this space and this opportunity of believing in me and letting me have my launch here. So thanks a lot. And that's the thank you. So a bit about the book is, the first part of the book will give a nice little story of my history and how I came to self-love and stuff like that. But what's not in the book, so I'm not going to tell you what's in the book, because I'm assuming you'll read that first, hopefully. But yeah, so I grew up not liking myself, and because I was a girl, so I didn't like my femininity, and I didn't know that I didn't like me. And through various processes, mindfulness especially, starting in 2005, was the first time I actually started connecting with myself and liking myself. And that's when I realized how badly I'd been treating myself and how negatively I was towards myself. But in 2010, the self-love really started. Because from 2005, I knew what connected felt like. In 2010, after going to South Africa for the World Cup soccer, I just felt completely disconnected. When I came back here, I was homesick. And I think intuitively I knew it wasn't homesick for South Africa, but I was just homesick. I was just feeling disconnected. And I knew that feeling, I knew what good felt, so I kind of had that as a measure to go, actually, I'm not good. And Stephen's retreat came up, or was advertised, and I said, okay, fine, I'll go for Stephen's retreat. Because I know how to meditate, so he can't teach me anything, very arrogantly, I said. But I wanted the context of a meditation because I knew that's how I connect with myself, that's how I get to myself. And it was in that retreat that I started learning about really loving myself, connecting with myself, learning to treat myself with love and compassion. So that was the birth of the self-love process, and yeah, the book somewhere there is the outcome currently of that journey. Yeah, just thank you to all my clients who put up with me testing it on them as well. And the supervision group are basically a bunch of people who've done my retreat, and they've become part of my spiritual community, and they trusted me with the self-love, and together we grew in self-love. So it's not, even though my name is on the book, there's a whole lot of people that contributed to this or supported the process. So thank you all for coming here, and please buy the book. So yeah, if you want to buy the book, Lou will put there, and then I can sign it if you want. Yeah, thank you. And there's still tons of drinks and nibbles, so please finish it. Cheers.